What's up, beautiful ladies? My voice is a little cracky still. And I still have a little bit of a stuffed nose, but you know, that is what it is. Even the healthiest people still get sick, right? So, we're done phase 2. Whoop, whoop. I just can't even believe how fast it is going, honestly. And I don't even know who's going to watch this video because I make them and it doesn't seem like many people watch them, but whatever. It is what it is. So I just wanted to talk about what to do for phase 3 and what we're going to be going into for that. Okay, so we have to recalculate at the end of every phase, right? We don't recalculate during, as if you lost like 12 pounds in a week, but you recalculate at the end of every phase because we're going into a new sort of dynamic and that kind of thing. I see you. So, phase 1 is, we did that. It's one calculation. But then we're going into, just finished our build phase, and now we're kind of going back out into like our shred phase. So, phase 2 and phase 3 are the same. So, if you haven't recalculated, if you haven't lost anything, that's great. You don't recalculate, weight-wise. And I'm just going to go into a little bit about what Autumn was talking about. So recalculate using this formula you did for phase 2. And once you go in there, then, that's good. If you moved a bracket or didn't or whatever. And so if you haven't really lost anything in phase 2, that is totally fine. Like I gained weight actually. But I'm not worried about it because what Autumn was saying is phase 2 is more like the slow down, like we're building up phase. And it's when like if you got results in phase 1 and then all of a sudden your body's like, pump the brakes here. What happened? What's going on? Everything's changing. So it kind of holds on to everything. And then in phase 3, when it's like, okay, we're in a routine now. This is awesome. This is supposed to happen. Then you're going to just like lean out or shred, lose inches, whatever. So we're building lean muscle. So if you gained weight like me, but you're losing inches, that's great. If you're gaining weight and you're gaining inches, then you need to maybe look at figuring out, maybe there's certain foods that just aren't working for you. The top third of the lists, of all the lists, if you're having problems, the top third of the list, you should eat from those foods. The top third of each list. Those are like the best foods to eat. Although she made all the foods proper, like what we're supposed to eat. But the top third is if you're finding nothing's working, just kind of gravitate more towards there. Now, if you're not 100% on your nutrition and you're not seeing results, she said that's not her problem. She guaranteed results with 100% dedication and 100% following the plan to a T. Not 90%, oh, I'm eating 90%. Or, oh, I'm just going to cheat here and there a little bit. That's not going to get you results. So that, just keep that in mind. Don't knock the program if you yourself haven't honestly been giving it 100%. If you are in maintenance and your weight and inches haven't changed, maybe move to your weight loss plan. If you want to see some losing and shredding and stuff. And the reason, I'm hoping you're all learning like food. I know this is a huge opener for me to see what food is actually meant for our bodies. Like obviously I know we need food to survive, but when you give your body like the proper nutrition, or even using refeed days, for example, and we get white flour and all that kind of stuff, and the way it makes us feel later on or during that time, or we get that sugar boost or whatever, it's amazing to see that we can use, when we use it properly, it works out in our favor, right? I don't know. It's just something that has been awesome for me. So just another quick thing, if nothing is changing at all, if you are following the program 100%, if you're getting enough sleep, if you're pushing hard in all your workouts, if you're eating from the top third of the list, etc., and nothing is happening, maybe it's time that you go check out the doctor and go see, like, ask for a food sensitivity test, or hormonal test, or whatever blood work, because when you have an imbalance in your hormones, or you, there's certain foods that are causing problems with your digestive system, that can wreak havoc also on gaining weight or losing weight, or that kind of stuff. You don't need to cut out an entire food group, which drives me insane when people do this. And that's why I don't that's why I'm not a fan of like the keto diet or anything like that, because that's awesome. It works for some people, but some people it totally doesn't work for. And knowing that our bodies need like the proper sugars and that kind of thing when we're doing stuff like this, how can you cut something out? So, that is just my preference. So, I mean, if you're gonna do keto, awesome, power to you. But it's just not my thing. I like food too much. So, oh, thank you, honey, for the kisses. Oh, thank you, and the slobber. So check out getting that done. And it might be a little expensive, but it's totally worth it, because you might find that, okay, no, honey, I see you. I see you. You might find that it's just maybe eggs are bothering you, or maybe it's red meat. Maybe it's just oats, or maybe it is gluten sensitivity, or almonds, or something, like maybe oranges don't agree with you. Like, you just never know what it might be, because it can really, when it affects your gut, that is the most important part of our bodies, right? Is basically our gut, and because it does everything for us. So maybe if nothing actually is working, it's time to get that, but don't just resort to that right away. You have to be like seriously 100% on this. And that's it. So we are going into phase 3. So I really want you guys to buckle down hard. I know the activity is kind of lacking on here now, which makes me a little frustrated, but I mean, it is what it is. Everyone gets busy, but you've made it through 2 months already, and let's totally go out swinging with this one. Let's rock phase 3. Let's support each other, and let's kick some ass. All right. I wasn't going to do a round. Okay. I'm actually planning on doing another round. May 7th is when the next round is going to start. So if you want to do it again, I will have a group setting up for that. I know Crystal's doing it again with me. And that's why I'm doing it, is for Crystal. I wasn't going to do another round, but I want to support her, and she wants to rock it out 100%. And so, that's why I decided I'll do another round with her as well. Support her. And it's awesome. So why not? And then it'll be done in July. Perfect bikini season. Okay, that's it for me. Have a great rest of your weekend. And peace out.